Do you hear that? I think the tea is ready. You're listening to Pop of Tea. Welcome to Pop of Tea Podcast. This is Danielle and Sid here, bringing you all the latest in entertainment news, all that juicy, hot celebrity gossip that you've been dying to know about. But before we get into the important stuff, Sid, how's it going?
It's going. I've decided that I want to live in a tiny house.
A tiny house?
Yes. I want to live on the road, have like 4 mugs.
Oh, that sounds like my worst nightmare.
Like 50 square feet. I didn't stay in a tiny house, but I was at a tiny house estate campground. And it's glamping, like, totally.
For sure.
But they were so cute.
So it was a campground with a bunch of tiny houses.
Yeah. Okay. A campground of tiny houses in Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania. Really in the middle of nowhere. But it was really nice.
So you just want to live that simplistic.
Yeah. The simple, I forget the actual word that it's called, but that is called,
It's like a lifestyle type?
Yeah, there is a lifestyle to it.
Huh.
I don't think I could actually do it, but I want to.
Maybe you could do it for like a little vacation or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't think I could. My mom has always just kind of had a bunch of stuff. Mm-hmm. So I feel like I've grown up kind of just having a bunch
That's
of
a whole different
stuff.
Change in your life.
Well, she's trying now. She's been watching these YouTube videos on how to be more like simplistic and get rid of things you don't need. So
like Marie Kondo.
Yes, just like purging, getting all of it out.
That's good. That's always good to do.
If you haven't used it in the past 10 years, Mom, just get rid of it.
You're not going to use it ever.
Yeah. She thinks I'm harsh because I'm like, get rid of it. Get rid of it.
Yeah.
But she likes to hold on to stuff.
Sentimental.
So I don't know if I could live in a tiny house just based on how I was raised.
Right.
But
I think
the power
it'd be really
to
cool.
You. It could be cool if you're into it.
And my boyfriend Nate did throw out there that like in maybe 10 years he would love to build one.
There you go.
So that to me, I was like, oh, it's happening.
You could make out the layout plan. You could, like I want the kitchen to be this big, and then
Well, that's like you walk in and you're in the kitchen because you're in the whole house.
That's true.
But it's so cute. I just loved it. So maybe one day,
Yeah.
How about you? How are you? How's life?
Life is good, but I just need to point out something. And fellas, if you're listening, which you're probably not.
No.
But girls, if you know men that are on the dating app Hinge, just relay the message. Stop posting pictures of your animals on your profile. Please and thank you. And I'll explain.
Okay, yeah, because
So Hinge, if you've never used it, you can kind of compare it to Tinder. Like you hit X if you don't like someone. You heart them if you do. Right. So on Hinge, you get up to 6 pictures and you have to answer, I think it's 3 prompts. Like Hinge gives you different prompts that you can write answers to.
Yeah.
So you only get 6 pictures. I want to see you from every angle of your face. I want to see what your full body looks like. I don't need one picture designated to your pet. If it's a picture with you and the pet, that's fine.
I thought you meant, why would you just have your pet in the picture?
You'd be surprised because they probably think, oh, girls like dogs. Well, not me. Like,
well,
no.
right. But like pick up the dog in your picture or have the dog next to you. Like, yeah, that's weird. If you only get 6,
I'll have to show you because I'm sure if I went through just 5 people, at least one of them would have just one whole picture of their dog. Like, sir, I'm not dating your dog or your cat or your fish, whatever it is. I don't want to see it. It's actually a turn off for me. So depending on how cute they are and their responses, I'll usually just X them.
Because they only get 5 other pictures to see their face, their vibe, what they wear.
Like I want to see pictures of just you with your friends, you with your family.
Yeah, family, friends is important. Some selfies, but like classy selfies.
Right.
Not
like
gym selfies, not mirror selfies.
You'd be shocked at the amount of men that do that.
That's wild.
So that's my little tidbit for the week. So pass it on if you know anyone who does this. Please, for the love of God, stop. Just stop.
Just do less.
So on our first episode, we gave you guys the rundown on Demi Lovato and her fiance Max Eric.
Yeah.
Well.
Something came out.
Yes. After we recorded our episode, some big news has happened. Max made tweets years ago, and people, of course, dig these things up because they look for...
People are dedicated to just finding anything they can about somebody.
Correct.
They'll go to the depths of their Twitter and Instagrams to find something.
Right. So people dug up. I'll give you some examples. Max once tweeted in 2010, ha ha ha, Selena Gomez and Demi are cute together, but boy, if you think Demi is prettier, ... you're wrong.
Basically, he likes Selena better. That's what all these tweets are saying.
And they're just coming out now.
Yeah.
You know, people are digging these up, but he has not commented, and he actually deactivated his Twitter, which is kind of sketch.
It's sketchy because Demi came out and said they were fabricated and
they were basically
they're false. Fake. Yeah, someone made them, which is easy to do these days. I don't know how, but you can make anything look how you want it. I know people dedicate their life to doing this, but they could be true, they could not be true, but I doubt they're gonna like break up because of this.
I would probably side with her and say they're not real. Yeah. But the fact that he deactivated his Twitter makes me think
it is weird.
Something's up with that.
Yeah.
So
hopefully he comes out with a statement.
I hope so. I feel like he has to.
He should.
Yeah. So we just wanted to update you guys because, you know, we didn't want to think that you were blah, 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 blah. We didn't want you to think that we were giving you false information. We gave you all facts last episode, but we just had to give you an update.
Yeah. On today's episode, we cover Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Ellen DeGeneres, Zac Efron and his new girlfriend, and Selena Gomez launching a new beauty line.
All right. Can I get into this major?
Yeah, I know you are very...
It's time
invested in
to address this big elephant in the room. Keeping Up with the Kardashians is saying goodbye to reality TV after what will be 20 seasons.
It's crazy.
I just have to say R.I.P.
Yeah, I know you'll miss it.
R.I.P. This show has been like... I don't even know how to describe it without sounding dramatic, but like it really, I feel like I've grown up with this show. It is my favorite show of all time.
Yeah.
I love the Kardashians. People hate on me for it.
People hate the Kardashians too.
Which is a whole nother thing to discuss. I don't understand why.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be getting paid for the amount of times that I defend them.
That's true.
In fact, my new last name, I'm going to change it. It's going to be... Danielle Sydney, Kardashian, Jenner, West, Disick, Thompson, Webster.
Who are Thompson and Webster?
Tristan Thompson, because like Khloe has the kid with him, and then
but he's
Travis Scott's real, like that's not his real name.
Oh,
it's like Jacques Webster, so it's Stormy Webster, his kid. So I'm gonna change my name to that. Just
has a nice ring to it. I'm not gonna lie. You should do it. You should really do it.
I know. Yep. But I just feel like I'm sure. Along with so many other people on this planet, I feel such a connection with this family. They have given us like so much.
We have watched a lot happen in their lives,
a lot
from the beginning to the end. Like,
and I don't think people really appreciate that. Like, they just think that's what they should be doing. Which, yes, they signed up for this, but we saw Kourtney pull out her first baby from her. You know,
yeah. Like, I don't think I saw that episode, but
she literally gave birth. And we saw her pull out
with
the
Mason,
yes,
her firstborn. It is crazy. You do feel a sense of like closeness to a family just watching them on TV for so long. Like their older episodes are so good. I love the older ones.
I know, they're funny. They're always on E reruns. I'm hoping that
they're gonna
play.
Oh my gosh, E. I mean, what else does E have? Like they're gonna replay the shit out of
all the
show.
time. So some quick facts here. The Kardashians announced the end of an era.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, September 8th. They announced this via Instagram. Although, so it was just Kris, Kim, and Khloe who posted on their Instagram. Kourtney posted something on her Insta story, but has yet to post a goodbye farewell.
She had kind of already left the show, I guess.
Exactly.
That's probably why
I think a lot of people are blaming her for the end of this, which... I will say this last season, she wasn't very happy with her filming schedule and just saying it was too much. It wasn't making her happy anymore. She wants to focus on being a mom. So she wasn't really in too much of this past season. And then season 19, by the time you guys hear this episode, it will have aired already. It's airing on Thursday, September 17th. And that's season 19. And then they're going to have one final season, they said, that will air early 2021. So at least we have that to hold on to.
Yeah, that's a lot. It's not like they're like, this is our last season. Enjoy, you know?
Right. So they started this show in 2007. It aired on E, which is entertainment TV. So in total, it will be 14 years that they will have put their lives on television for the world to see, to criticize, to hate. I mean,
yeah, they have to. That has to be the longest running reality show.
Yeah, aside from like talk shows, probably.
Right, but like following a family for 14 years.
When the news broke, Sydney and I actually just got done recording our first episode.
Yeah.
And my friend Hannah texted me and said, Kardashian emergency. My first thought, honestly, was that someone was pregnant. Because
I didn't know what to think. I didn't think it was that show was ending.
No. And then when I saw on Instagram, I feel like it didn't really hit me.
Yeah.
Well, like I didn't really process until like after the fact. And it was a sad day for me. Like that, it really feels like a part of my life is.
I know.
And that sounds so dramatic.
Yeah. But you're still going to see them, you know, they're not going anywhere. They still post a lot. Like, I don't know. They still share a bunch of their lives on social media. Oh, I thought originally when we heard the news, I thought it was Kim and Kanye got a divorce.
Oh.
Because that would be.
I wouldn't be shocked by that.
I wouldn't be shocked either, but I just thought that's what it was.
Right. So Kim says in her statement, it was a little bit different than the other ones, that the show helped her get where she is today. So that's very telling. I mean, it's true. Without the show,
her porno got her where she is today.
Right. Well, that definitely helped start the whole thing, which
it helped get her famous.
To each their own.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, now two of them are, no, Kylie's a billionaire.
Yeah.
The rest are just millionaires, but still, I wouldn't be complaining about that at all. But Kim has her KKW beauty line. She has her Skims body solution wear. And she's also studying to be a lawyer. So she's doing all that. And then Kylie is a billionaire with her Kylie Cosmetics line. Khloe has her Good American line.
I don't know what that is.
Good American?
Yeah.
It's clothing, and she just came out like with athletic wear, swimwear. It's pricey stuff.
How many clothing lines are they gonna have? Like,
I know. I looked at how much the jeans were, and they're not cheap.
Over 100.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Which is fine, but I can't afford that.
No.
I mean, I just don't want to pay that much for jeans.
No.
But then Kourtney just started her lifestyle blog website, Poosh, and
I don't like that at all. The name grosses me out, and I see like ads for it on Snapchat or something, or maybe I'm like actually subscribed and that's why I keep seeing it, but I don't know. Not a fan.
I don't really read the articles, but I just felt like this was something that she finally came out with on her own that was separate from the sisters.
She is the only one that doesn't have like
right. So I support,
brand.
I follow.
Yeah.
And then Kendall's obviously just like a freaking
amazing
model, Victoria's Secret, all these, other runway shows. So
she's my favorite.
And Kris Jenner, how could we forget my second mother? I mean, she's not going to be hurting for any work here because they have all these.
Fine. No,
I think she still probably gets the 20 or 10% because she's still their manager. Yeah. So she'll be fine. But yeah, I was reading a lot of comments online. Some people are really upset by this. Yeah. And obviously some people are like, thank God, get this disgusting family off television, blah, blah, blah.
Don't watch it. Like,
if you don't like it, don't watch it.
No.
I think people secretly who say they hate it actually get satisfaction out of like, watch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Because I'm a little different than you. I don't really keep up. Like, I don't watch. I might watch this season. Like, I will watch it on TV. But I don't seek it out. But if it's on, I will watch and I will laugh. And I enjoy it. I have a good time. It's entertaining.
It's absolutely entertaining. Ryan Seacrest was actually the creator of the show. Yeah. And he served as the executive producer for
EP.
Yeah. So Kris, the day after they announced it, that they were ending, she went on Ryan's radio show called On Air with Ryan Seacrest, and he was getting the lowdown right from Chris herself. She just said the reason that they chose to end it was, she said 20s just sounds like a good number because it's going to be their 20th season that they end it, and it just seemed like the right time for everyone to slow down and figure out what their next steps are, which again, I'm not going to say I'm shocked that they're ending at 20. I'm just disappointed.
I know, but like after everything that's happened, like Bruce and the whole Caitlyn thing,
that was a huge part of the show at one point.
Yeah, but like, so Keeping Up with the Kardashians originally, it's not what it was. Like, it's transformed so many times, and I think it's been a good transformation, but it's just too hard to keep up with. There's literally we can't keep up with them anymore.
We can't keep up. I mean, I will always try.
Yeah, true. Too many grandkids, too many just, different things they're doing.
Yeah, Chris also said on the show with Ryan that Khloe has taken this the hardest. She said she hasn't stopped crying, which
I find that surprising. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Because she just got exposed for editing her pictures so hardcore, because on the show she looked nothing like her Instagram picture.
I know.
So she might,
because I watch the show so religiously, and I know how Khloe feels about filming. Like, she takes it as if it is her number one job. Like, that's her thing. She likes doing it, and she couldn't understand almost why Kourtney wouldn't want the same thing.
Right.
So I feel like it makes somewhat sense that Khloe would be the most upset, because I feel like was almost, aside from Kim, the most invested.
Yeah.
So I could see why that would be upsetting for her.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can we talk about some of the most memorable moments?
Sure. Yeah, memorable or like dramatic, or both.
We could list off some of the best quotes that came from the show.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you can go first.
Okay. Well, the best one, I think, is the "Don't be fucking rude."
Yes.
Kim hitting Khloe with a bag.
Yeah, that's a good one. And then the iconic Kim was crying in the ocean because she lost her like tens of thousands of dollar diamond earrings from her then fiance or her husband. I forget what they were at one point. They did on the vacation.
Oh, they might have been engaged at that point.
So she lost the diamond earring, and Kourtney says, "Kim, there's people that are dying." And then I think it was Kylie who later found the earring at the bottom of the ocean. So
I don't know.
Anyway,
whatever. She could just bought another one.
Right. But we've been through a lot with this family. You mentioned Bruce transitioning into Caitlyn. That was huge.
That was so huge.
Khloe's marriage and divorce with Lamar and dealing with his drug addiction. Yes.
Yeah.
Kim married Chris Humphries, divorced him. She also married Kanye. They had 3 children. We saw Kourtney have 3 children, go through her relationship struggles with Scott Disick. That was a whole thing, and his substance abuse problems.
Yep.
And then I gotta say, I think the best drama that I've ever seen on TV was the Khloe, Tristan, and Jordan Woods. Not even love triangle, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Scandal?
Yeah.
I didn't watch anything about that on their show, but I obviously was so invested in the whole story.
So
I listened to the Red Table Talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the quick lowdown, I'm sure most of you who watch the show have to know this, but Khloe was dating NBA star. He's not even a star. Okay. I think he's just average. Anyway, Tristan Thompson. They were never engaged or married. They were just together.
Dating. Yeah.
She gets pregnant. They have their daughter, True.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, I think before she was pregnant, he cheated on her. She chose to forgive him. While she was 9 months pregnant, it comes out that Tristan cheated on Khloe with their close family friend, Jordan Woods.
And Kylie's best friend.
Yes.
Like, they were inseparable.
Mm-hmm. So before Khloe really had a chance to speak out on it or talk to Jordan about it, Jordan went on what's her?
Jada.
Yes. Jada Pinkett Smith.
Yeah.
That's Will Smith's wife. She has a show.
It's like a Facebook show.
Yeah. And Jordan went on and talked about the scandal. So
she could tell her truth.
Right. The show covered all of this drama, and Khloe said on the show, like, I'm not just an episode of a TV show, like, this is my real life, but she wanted to be vulnerable and share this with us. So I can really appreciate that. And I really felt for her. I mean, it is what the people want to see. Yeah. So, and I guess
I know, of course
she knows that.
They have to put it on the show, but
absolutely.
Yeah.
There were a lot of spinoffs too that came from Keeping Up with the Kardashians, like Kourtney and Khloe Take Miami.
I did watch that.
Yeah, all of those different cities that they travel to, like the Kourtney and Kim Take New York. I loved those shows.
Yeah, and it was centered around their store.
Their store that they used to have, Dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have that line anymore, but they used to. Chloe and Lamar had a show. Rob and China had a show.
Oh, I think I watched that
Life
too.
of Kylie, I Am Kate, Revenge Body with Chloe. I don't know if
That's
Revenge Body's going to come back or not, but all the other ones are donezo.
That just tells me that there's going to be more spin-offs after this ends.
Oh yeah, there's definitely
going to have their own show, like Chloe might.
She might.
She's so upset.
I know. What do they say? The devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder. So there's a plan in place. I don't
think they're totally leaving reality TV.
There's no ever saying goodbye to the Kardashians, thankfully, because I would miss them. But just one more thing to say before we move on. When I reposted Kim's farewell statement on my Instagram story, and I got so many DMs of people being like, "Are you okay? What's going on?"
Oh my gosh.
My aunt, she said something like, "What are you going to do now?" And I said, "Die." Just die, because that's really all I can do at this point is just die because of this. But
I'm trying to think of a show that I would feel like that about, and I can't think of one. So I respect you for having this much love and just obsession over a show.
I'm gonna keep defending them till the day that I die. And people can judge me on it. I don't really care.
It doesn't matter. I mean, I love to hate them and I hate to love them. It's like a love-hate with me.
Okay,
like,
that's fair.
How can you hate the world's most famous people?
They hate them because they ain't them. Okay?
Accurate.
I mean, they're famous and they're millionaires and billionaires. Who wouldn't want to be them?
Yeah. They can get whatever they want.
You can call them fake. You can say that they have butt implants. I don't believe that. I mean, maybe, whatever.
They totally have fake bodies.
Like, get plastic surgery. Do you know how many people on this planet get Botox, lip fillers, just because they're famous?
I would say 90% of people in LA
are fake.
Have fake something.
So hop off, okay?
Yeah. It's just because you can't afford it doesn't mean.
Yeah. So.
But yeah. I don't understand the actual hate.
Yeah, and I think we can just leave it at that. R.I.P. I'll be holding a memorial service after the last episode in January.
Yes.
Or not January, just 2021.
Yeah.
They didn't announce when.
And we will be like doing recaps
of the episodes.
Talking about the season coming up.
Absolutely.
Can't wait.
All right.
I'll actually watch the season.
I feel like I think I said everything I wanted to say. If not, I can add
we
it
can
to
bring
another.
it up later.
Yeah. So Ellen DeGeneres has been under some fire recently.
Yeah. And didn't this all kind of come out due to coronavirus because she was treating her employees like shit? Like she wasn't paying them.
According to people, yes. So according to some of her employees, they basically said that working at the Ellen DeGeneres show is a toxic work environment.
Yeah.
So I feel like this has been a couple months where more people have been coming out and saying things. And at first, I'm not sure that the employees were coming right at Ellen herself, but more of just like the producers of the show and just the whole environment.
Oh yeah. Ellen, I mean, she's the star of the show. I think she has very little say in everything. Like, I doubt they've all even met her.
She has people who have people who have people.
Exactly.
But her show is actually coming back on Monday, September 21st on NBC after having this hiatus because of, coronavirus and everything. They're going to be back in the studio filming. So Ellen is addressing her employees' claims. She plans to on the show.
I can't wait to see this.
I know.
It's going to be awkward.
So Ellen said, I can't wait to get back to work and back to our studio. And yes, we're going to talk about it. It meaning the claims of everything that's been happening that she's been accused of.
But then after that came out, some celebrities are coming out and saying, actually, she treated me kind of poorly and she's not actually the person that we all think she is.
Correct.
And I can see it. I'm not surprised.
Right. I mean, since all of this stuff has gone down, Ellen let go of 2 of her executive producers and her 1 co-executive producer. Before she announced that they were going back to the studio to record, she wrote a letter to her staff saying, I told everyone in our first meeting that the show would be a place of happiness. Obviously, something has changed. And then she says, as we've grown, I've not been able to stay on top of everything and relied on others to do their job as they knew I'd want them done. Clearly some didn't. So she was putting her trust in the producers that they would treat people fairly, how she would want
exactly
to treat people.
Yeah.
So I guess somehow down the line, you know, people change, and I guess some of the producers that she chose to let go were accused of creating this toxic place to work. But through all of this, like, some celebs showed her support.
Yeah, some have shown support.
For example, Katy Perry, Ashton Kutcher, they just said that she's been nothing but kind to them. And truthfully, like, as much as I love Katy Perry, I think she was one of the first
really
to come out and say something. And I just thought to myself, like, why are you like injecting yourself into this? Like,
right.
Please stop.
Just stay out of it.
Right. Like, no one was really saying Ellen was this devil that blah, blah, blah.
No, it was just her show.
Right.
It's literally the Ellen DeGeneres show.
So I just kind of felt like, meh, could have done without that commentary, truthfully. Yeah. But there were two situations that we kind of felt like were worth mentioning here.
Yes.
That kind of bring to light Ellen's
real.
Maybe she pushed the boundary a little much, because with her comedy on her show, she sometimes likes to get people to like confess. That's the word I'm looking for.
I think she puts people in uncomfortable positions.
Sometimes she does, and maybe she doesn't realize it.
I mean, yeah, I don't know, because I don't really watch the show, but I've seen the videos.
Yeah, I'll watch clips on YouTube.
I'll watch clips, on Facebook or something, and I can tell that, like, I kind of think she just has a big head. Like, she's letting all of her fame kind of get to her head, and like the whole Sofia Vergara thing. There's a whole compilation I saw of her, like, Ellen kind of points out Vergara. No, Sophia. Ellen points out Sophia's accent, and like has her repeat certain words that Sophia says differently due to her accent. And it's not really like a joke.
On the show, it comes off as, if you're not in on the joke, it's like, ooh, she probably should not be saying those things. But then Sophia responded saying that she was never a victim and she was always in on the joke. So maybe that's true. I'm assuming.
Videos are so uncomfortable though. Like,
oh, it's so awkward to watch. And then like the Mariah Carey pregnancy situation.
Oh yeah.
Ellen, this was from a while back. Ellen pretty much forced Mariah into revealing that she was pregnant, because they were talking about something and Ellen brought out champagne and was like, you practically, like, basically you won't drink this if you're pregnant. So it kind of forced Mariah into confessing. And then awful. Mariah kind of is coming out now saying like she was uncomfortable at the time because she had just suffered from a miscarriage like not long before that. So she wasn't ready to announce to the world.
And of course they probably didn't talk about that before the show.
I guess not.
Or maybe there were rumors that she was pregnant. So Ellen was like, I'm going to get her to announce it officially on my show so I have all the ratings. And I don't know.
I just feel like, wouldn't slimy. Mariah's, like, if there was speculation in the news, like, oh, is Mariah Carey pregnant? I don't know. Like, wouldn't Mariah's people tell Ellen's producers, like, this is a no?
Yeah, like, we're not coming on if you're going to, like, offer her pregnancy. Champagne.
So maybe Ellen said, so weird. Frick with it. I'll just, like, I'm going to do it anyway. I don't know, because it had to have been planned, because there was the champagne glasses and the champagne. Maybe Mariah's team didn't even bring it up.
Maybe Mariah, like, initially agreed to it, and then in the moment she did feel uncomfortable, but then she didn't want to, like, I don't know, because that can happen. You could come out later and say, actually, yeah, like, in the moment I did feel uncomfortable, but what are you going to do about it? Like,
right. But Mariah has been on the show several times since, so I guess there was no hard feelings there. Maybe she just got over it, you know, like years later.
I used to like Ellen. Her stand-up on Netflix is pretty funny. But after all this came out, I'm just like,
now I'm second guessing. Like, is it a show? Is it all an act?
Yeah. Like, is it all an act? How are you behind closed doors kind of thing? So
we'll keep you updated. But yeah, her show will come back to NBC September 21st at 3 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, I'm sure we're all excited to see this, to hear this statement she's going to
we'll have to talk about that. All right, Zac Efron has a new girlfriend.
That's all we need to say. Zac Efron.
Oh, he was my first like actual childhood crush.
Me too.
Like absolutely
Me
obsessed because High School Musical. It's just, oh God. I would say my first childhood crush was actually Hilary Duff. But like my first like man, I was obsessed with her. You would have thought I was in love with her.
That's fair.
But Zac Efron, man, whew,
Oh my
wow,
gosh.
wow.
He will always be just
Number one.
perfect.
Was perfect then. Was perfect now.
He's gonna be perfect
Forever.
at 80.
Yeah, probably. So he's unfortunately off the market. So
I
none
guess,
of us,
yeah.
we don't
Who
have
knows how
we don't have a
serious.
chance with him.
But if you were a waitress in
Australia,
this
Australia. Wait,
Byron Bay's Australia.
Australia.
Yeah,
Wait,
that was pretty
this
bad.
is really bad.
So he's allegedly dating. I mean, he is dating.
Yeah.
Vanessa Valadares.
She's an Australian model.
Yeah, but also waits tables at Byron Bay's General Store Cafe on her free time.
And that's how they met, because Zach has been spending a lot of time in Australia. He has a place that he rents there that supposedly him and Vanessa have been staying at, which I feel weird saying Vanessa because Vanessa Hudgens. Baby V.
It's weird.
It's weird. It's quite the coincidence.
Yeah, like I know you can't plan that out.
No.
You don't know what's going to happen, but it's a weird coincidence.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd like that. Like if I was dating someone seriously and then I got married to someone who had the same name, I'd like when you think of that.
All the time.
I mean, maybe.
I don't have any repeat names, so.
Me either.
I mean, she could, if her nickname was like Nessa, even that would be a little better.
Yeah. But yeah, she was waiting tables, and I guess he frequents this cafe a lot, so they hit it off.
Yeah.
Like lucky her. Well, lucky him too. I'm not gonna say it's one-sided, but really,
He could get
lucky
anyone
her.
he wants, though.
Oh my God.
That is the dream.
So yeah, they stay at his rental a lot. Sources say that they started seeing each other in July officially.
Wow.
He's also allegedly house hunting in Australia to live there
I heard
permanently.
he's like, he wants to like really settle down.
Please
there.
don't leave me, sir.
It sucks.
Why would you want to do that?
Yeah.
Actually, a weird fact. The last time I checked, they don't follow each other on Instagram. Isn't that weird?
It is weird. Have you seen her Instagram?
Yes.
Okay, I haven't.
It's very much just like model pics.
Right.
But yeah, they don't follow
Why don't
each
they
other.
follow each other?
Like,
did she even know who he was?
how could you not?
I know.
Yeah,
There's
like, do you
no
think
way.
he's popular in Australia?
He
I have no
has-
idea.
Yes. But, well, I'm thinking like, do we know like famous Australian actors?
Chris Hemsworth. But they're in the US now, you know?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of them.
Chris and Liam. Who else? Crocodile Hunter.
They know who he is.
Yeah,
They
probably.
have to.
All right, mate. Shall we move on to the next topic?
That sounds British.
Oh, did it really? Yeah. Oh, crocodile.
I get those accents confused, actually.
Me too. They like merge into
They sound
one.
very similar to me.
Yeah. All right. Another celebrity decides to create a makeup line.
Yeah.
A beauty line, I'll say.
It's not like we have all the options in the world. Selena Gomez needs to come out with her own makeup line.
Yep. It's called Rare Beauty. It's named after her album that she just came out with in January of 2020, which, by the way, great album.
I don't listen to it enough, but I really like
I was just about to say, on my way home, I might actually listen to that because it was pretty good.
I might do it too.
So this line is available at Sephora or rarebeauty.com. It launched on September 3rd.
Okay, so only at Sephora. Interesting.
Yes, or her website.
Right.
But she says that makeup is a crucial part of her life, but she wants to promote the message that less is more. If you look at her makeup, the makeup line, it's all very natural looking, which I guess was the goal. So
yeah, I like that.
She did good with that because that's what I thought when I saw it.
Yeah.
Some of the products include foundation and concealer that comes in 48 shades, which is good because you got some options there.
That's a lot of shades, yeah.
I did see there were eyeliner. She had a brow gel and pencil, lipstick, lip balm, liquid blush, which
like a cream blush.
But I watched a video of someone applying liquid blush, and it just doesn't look like I'd be good at that.
No, it's like almost like foundation, but you're blending. I don't blend.
Too liquidy.
Anytime I got a contour blend, I don't do that.
I'll be honest, like I don't use liquid foundation. I just use a powder. It's just something that I've always, I don't know, I just don't feel like I need it. But so having a liquid blush would not work for me, I don't think, because I use powder. I'm not very savvy with makeup. I do kind of just the basics.
Yeah, definitely during quarantine, I just haven't been wearing it. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be purchasing this because I never got into the whole celebrity makeup. Like, I never purchased a Kylie lip kit.
Surprisingly, I have not purchased from Kylie or Kim. I think because...
And I never will. I'm not going to lie. Like, it's just not going to happen for me.
I don't think I need a lip kit. If anything, I'm really into the Urban Decay Naked eyeshadow palettes. I have so many of those that I feel like I don't need any more eyeshadow at this point.
Right.
But if I did purchase from either of them, I would probably choose an eyeshadow palette. Or Kim's lip glosses look really nice.
Yeah, they do. So, but like, lip gloss is lip gloss, you know? I'm kind of like, you could get kind of the same one.
I just went to Target earlier and I got a $4.99 lip gloss. So it's like, I could just deal with that.
And I do kind of, I don't like the idea of supporting or of like giving them more money because I'm like, you already have all the money. Yeah. So
again, I'm not gonna hate on them, but
no, I'm not hating, but
it's not cheap stuff.
No, and then like what Rihanna has a line too,
Fenty Beauty, which a lot of people love. I would probably support. I would support Rihanna. I like Rihanna a lot. Again, I don't need it.
I'm not.
But I will say Selena's products are reasonably priced.
Really?
Most of her stuff was between $20 and $30. Again,
that's good for like definitely for foundation. That's a good price.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there's some controversy. Did I say that right? Controversy. I don't know what just came out of my mouth. But Selena, like other celebrities, send out press boxes to other celebrities so that they can test the product.
Of course.
She sent some to a popular makeup blogger, Nikki Tutorials. I think I might have watched one of her tutorials. But
shout out D Benny.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. Yeah, shout out to her friend Derek who likes Nikki Tutorials.
He loves her. It's a girl, right?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about
that. So Patrick Starr is another popular makeup blogger, and he has his own makeup line.
Okay.
So why this is important is because he did a review of Rare Beauty on YouTube. You can go watch it. I watched it. It's like 17 minutes. It is kind of long, but whatever. Fans were saying that, like commenting on his YouTube review, that all he did was talk about his own line and how he preferred his over the Rare Beauty. And they were like, why are you throwing so much shade? Like, please humble yourself. Like, if you're going to do a review on Rare Beauty, do the review, but stop interjecting and saying...
You shouldn't be comparing it to his line.
Right. Like, clearly they're two different lines. Every makeup line is going to be different.
Yeah.
So I went into the video thinking like what's he going to have to say since I saw the negative things? And then after I watched it, I kind of thought that wasn't as bad as people were saying.
Selena stans are just vicious.
They're crazy.
I think they're just... defensive.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I guess this got so much attention that Rare Beauty released a statement saying they're thrilled by all of the feedback, but they're adding that everyone has like different makeup preferences and it's not going to work for everyone. And they said Patrick is a positive voice in this community. Let's show him love. And then Patrick responded with, Alexa, play Kill Him with Kindness. Love you, Selena. Meaning like, she has a song, Kill Him with Kindness.
Yeah.
So I thought that was probably a good response.
Okay, yeah.
But also Patrick just...
Very nice, very cordial of them. And him, I guess.
Yeah. So maybe if anything, I would potentially try like one of her lip balms or something. But I'll see. I don't know. There's a Sephora not too far from me. Because I don't think I would go through the effort of like ordering online. No. Like maybe if I went in the store and took a look-see.
Yeah, take a look-see, take a gander. Look-see. Maybe, I don't know. I never go into makeup stores. I really don't.
I don't really either that much. I've been into Ulta a few times, but... All right, everyone. Thanks for listening to our episode.
Yes.
Follow us on Instagram at Pop of Tea Podcast.
And subscribe and leave us a review on Apple, please.
Please and thanks.
Be great.
Nice reviews.
It'd be great.
Or you can be me and it's fine. You can also listen on Spotify and SoundCloud.
All right. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.